What's up, y'all? My beautiful little lambs of God. How y'all doing? I don't know why I'm laughing. Let me get it together because y'all already know what's coming in this reading is just gonna be something that probably makes you laugh or something. Judging on the title, I know I said he's pregnant, and he is. He's not carrying the baby, but he's having a child with someone, and he wants to get out. He wants to get out now. Oh my God. Like, it's hurting me. I feel bad for him. But the thing is, he was messing with you. Like, he and his partner were messing with you. They were trying to mess with you because of their ego. They felt so unnoticed by you, too. They felt so unheard, and you would not stoop to their level and play stupid, funny games, like they were actually trying to make you jealous, like as if they were some winning team. My poor Gil over there, who don't have a shred of self-respect or self-love, actually signed up to not just be with a man, marry a man, and now get pregnant with a man who is absolutely still in love with another woman. And he has not stopped being in love. And it's not getting any better. It's only getting worse. And he knows it. So he tried to run away. Run away. And I'm getting confirmations all the way. It's been like 5 confirmations so far. And I ain't even speak for more than 2 minutes yet. Okay? Big message, bro. Spirit saying, look, what the fuck did he think was gonna happen? Oh my God. Okay. This girl, whoever he is now pregnant with, is realizing that this man is not for him. And it's just too freaking depressing to even go into. I cannot imagine being pregnant with someone, and whilst you're pregnant, you're seeing right before your eyes more than ever that this was never a game for this guy. This guy was not trying to one up a divine feminine. He was trying to win her by using another feminine, this karmic, as a tool of envy and jealousy to stir up the pot, to stir up emotion or something in this divine empress who left him long time way back ago. Okay, I'm hearing I shouldn't have left you. Just like, okay. Ooh, somebody be watching my stories. Okay, confirmation someone is definitely spying on you, and they will forever be your little lurker, okay? This man simps you from a distance, which is sad because even in his partnership, the woman is pregnant. He married under the eyes of God. He is supposed to be transfixed on her, loyal to her, and devoted to her, but she's walking in and catching him zooming into pictures of you. Oh my God, confirmation. She done walked in and seen him just zooming in, pinching the screen open. Oh God, I'm laughing because I I don't understand this level of delusional. Oh God, the mind games, the tactics. What did you think was going to happen? And I'm hearing now, you have to understand, he's going to try and cheat with you, bro. And not just cheat with you, he wants you to be playing mistress in his life after this baby is born. Or even as the baby in her belly, bro, he thinking about putting one in yours. I'm not kidding. This man is a whole, I heard, an old school narcissist. Oh God. Old school, bro. He old school. His backside is backwards as fuck. Like, he does not know. He just doesn't know how to respect a female. He doesn't understand a woman's worth. He never will. All he could do now is marvel at the shine and the the light that you are emitting from a distance, and all he could do is just keep pinching screen and pinching screen to zoom in, y'all. I'm sorry. Lord knows why I'm laughing, y'all. And it's not because I'm being mean at all. This is some kind of return of energy. Spirit is confirming that it's like they were busy mocking you or making fun of you. This is like it was a jealous couple, man. This envious couple was trying to act like they were, I don't know, somehow greater than you. The woman here was like acting like she was better than you. The man here was trying to act like his woman was better than you. He realized long time ago, though, that that's not true, obviously. What competition? There is none. So for him to even start one was just what? Like, it was just a way for him to keep you in his life. He just could not let you go. So much so that he done went and dragged in a whole third party who is now his wife, who is now his baby mother, the mother of his child, into keeping you. Excuse me, hold up. Like somebody. Okay, sorry. Oh my goodness. Someone here definitely is silly. Into keeping you in his orbit. Like, that's all this was about. He did not want to let you go. He was trying to keep you, like, physically, spiritually active in his life. And that's what this whole shit show was about to begin with. God, yep, confirmation, and God forgive me. Let me see something what's going on here. Something about you being the original too is really driving both him and this woman insane. They just did not, they're very envious of you. He's envious because he wants you, but he knows he can't have you. So he has no choice but to be with someone else, but to, I heard, settle with someone else, which is what he feels like he's doing, I guess, because settle just popped right in there. That is so sad. Anyway, talk about a life that ain't worth living. I don't understand. But he needs to be prepared, and he is preparing for what's to come. Something about manuscripts is here. Translation or something. Somebody here may speak a different language than the other. This couple might be kind of a bilingual or something, or he doesn't speak her language. That just popped in. Okay, she speaks English and another language, and he just speaks English. And dumbass is what I just heard. Okay. I'm not even kidding, I really heard that. He's very fluent in speaking dumbass. God is making jokes, bro. Spirit is making jokes. My spirit guys are cracking laughs and jokes on this person, because this person is a whole joke. They are a whole phony. And they thought that with another phony, like the two of them copycats, was going to somehow outweigh your truth and value, your power of the authentic things. Like, what? No, 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 no. It's just sad because he really doesn't get it still. He's still not letting you go. She could be pregnant. She could have 500 kids today, and he's still not letting you go. And it's because he's territorial. It's like a pimp mentality. This one thinks that confirmation. This one thinks that that woman belongs to him because he put it in her some type of way, and now all of a sudden that's, official things apparently. Like, that has his name on it. Oh my God. This is the kind of person that makes you like scoff and like roll your eyes and say, ugh, men. And honestly, I can't stand when women do that sometimes, but truly, this one is worth it. I really can't understand how this man thought that keeping this this female, I'm hearing enlightened on your activities, keeping her in the loop about you, and you better believe he's been making up a lot of lies about you too, okay? This one has been talking about you are into him, you fetishize in him, you obsess with him. Any number that calls him that he doesn't recognize, he's out here telling her like it's you, or like you're obsessed with him, you're calling him on different numbers. Dude, and she don't even think. She has such an absent mind. She doesn't even think. This broken, thoughtless thing. She's just like, yeah, okay, oh, well, let's run with it. To war. Like, I don't even know, bro. This one is just like so ready to beef with anybody because she's so insecure that she cannot help but go butt her ran up her what you call it, them horns up against the nearest tree and try and show off like she's somehow the badass of everybody. Like, she just cannot accept that there is a woman out here that actually knows her worth, knows her power, and has the audacity to be confident on top of it too. You have the audacity to know how beautiful and special you are. This is definitely a girl who did not really see love growing up. And even if she didn't, she never showed herself any. I tell you that right now. She has no inner voice, not a healthy one. She doesn't have stability and peace. She doesn't have God in her life. She is completely godless. And you better believe they out here taking vows under God, talking about, oh, till death do us part. But that don't mean shit to them, because even in this relationship, they definitely apart. Mm-hmm. Let me see if I get a confirmation. Spirit, are they cheating around, like defiling your vows? Are they trespassing against you, Spirit? Let me see. Spirit said, I am gone. Damn. Damn. Spirit said, I am gone. That's all she said. I am gone. Meaning she is not in this partnership at all. There is no God in that marriage. It is a godless marriage for sure. So whatever vows they took must have been somebody else listening, because the Lord stood somewhere against the wall and it just was like, what have I done to deserve this? So it's just like, I need to go find a new hobby now or something. The Lord did not officiate over this wedding. There was no God here. I don't care what they think, what honor they think they are held in. I hate to say this, but in the eyes of the Lord and in the Lord's kingdom, they ain't even peasants, they ain't even servants of his kingdom, let alone nobles or royalty of any form. They not even a peasant of God's kingdom. Far greater outweighs this person and their person in every way, which is really speaking volumes. This is not even like gutter rap material. This is low, bro. These people are disgusting, and I'm sorry to say it, but God has put curses on these people, and it shows. Oh shit. Confirmation. Something happens when he gets up in the morning, and I think he be talking to God in the morning too. He prays on something, because it's like something happens when he wakes up. I think there's a health issue with him down under. Like, I think he has some issues down under, and I don't even know how he. Why is he having kids? Like, how is he getting her pregnant when he has issues down under? Does that mean like he has an STD? It must not be like a disease, but I think it's like a dysfunction. I heard he doesn't even get morning wood. That's not for all of you. He also hits her, by the way. He is violent and abusive. That is actually coming through. That is disgusting. You wouldn't take that shit. He would have driven you to a wild place, child. Like, there's a reason why this never worked out. That's not for all of you, actually. Spirit just said, just chill, because that's not for everybody. But you already know, if this person is the type of abuser that he has been to you emotionally, trust me, physical abuse wasn't going to be far off at all. He beats her, like he busts her mouth, bro. This is disturbing. And you're going to have a child now? Like, the fuck? What you gonna do? Get violent with an innocent? Look, I'm about to put prayers on this child from now, because this is insane. Spirit just gave me a knock on the head not to do that, because this is a product of them, and what they are is nothing light, nothing good, nothing godly. They have turned their back on the light. They could always ask God for redemption and for return, and if they did return, they would have to greatly honor the light. They would have to greatly honor God, but they are not the kind of person or people that would. They oppose God. I really just heard this person say, like, they would kill God if they had the chance. It's disgusting. And now I'm telling you, God has been actually punishing these people, but it's crazy. Besides the curses, the abuse is also like a symptom of the curses here that God has put down on these people. These people think that God is a man or something, or simply a son of a man or something. God is not a man. Oh my gosh, I think these are the people that tried to do black magic on God, I really do, and I can know. It's hilarious to even hear out loud. Every time I say it out loud, I'm like, you gotta be stupid. But this person, yeah, it's possible that one of these people, perhaps this pregnant mother here, was trying to put some sort of curse, and it backfired. I also heard she was trying to put a curse on her beloved. There's different things flowing in here. No, she didn't put a curse on her beloved. Okay, just kidding. Okay, so it wasn't her beloved that she put a curse on. Who was she putting a curse on then? I just heard she tried to put a curse on her beloved. Oh, she did. Okay, but that made him sad. Yeah, okay. And it made her sad too. Like, they're just very sad now together. It backfired. It hit her. Okay. Let me see what's going on here. She tried to put a curse on her beloved. It did not work. It backfired on her, and for some reason now they're both very sad. Are they sad about this pregnancy? I'm getting the cards. That's it. I'm getting the cards. I know this probably ain't worth all that, but honestly, it's a bit of a laugh. It really is. It really is. Because he still has this delusional mind that is telling him that he's somehow gonna end up in a bedroom with you, if not now, in the future. Like, he's gonna get you real good or something. Like, he's actually fantasizing about putting it down, and I heard putting it inside of you. Like, this motherfucker really is thinking about putting babies in you when he just so happens to already have a baby on the way in the woman next to him. But he out here pinching your photos. It's no wonder the woman hates you so much. I don't know, she thought in her brain, in her brainless mind, I should say, that he was going to give it up or realize that she shined brighter than anybody else or something, which is not true, because unfortunately the Divine Empress is... Honey, she's shining kilowatts, megawatts brighter than this, whoever this karmic is. Okay, hold up. Oh, thank you, God. Alright, this person is very stubborn. They may have Taurus in their chart, or they could be a Taurus cusp. This person is all about the flesh. They do not care about anything beyond it, okay? Also about the fat that you have on your body. This person is really drawn to like mega amounts of fat. Okay. Not my taste, but that's somebody else's. And God just said it is a sin or something. Something here, whatever he is interested in is very sinful. The things that he, there's so many messages. I just heard there's a reason he's having issues with his digestion. His digestive tract, something is wrong. Something is literally off track. It's like there's a tear. There's a tear in his digestive tract, okay, in his system. He might be having ulcers or something. Confirmation. He is drinking too much. And in the mornings when he wakes up, he's feeling it. He also is feeling crushed. Like, he feels the crushing pain, the agony of all that he did to you every morning. And he'll just try and numb that with whatever he can. Alcohol, mostly, has been his resort when it comes to this Divine Empress. And he's screwed, bro. He's stuck. This is like a hopeless person. So he's not going to get up and realize, like, that he's stuck in a matrix. He's literally in hell. You are his heaven. You were his heaven on earth. He just did not know how to respect heaven. He barely respects hell, y'all. How the hell he gonna respect heaven? You know what I'm saying? And heaven wasn't having it. Heaven was not having it. Okay, hold on. Somebody here has sinned so much. Something about sin offerings is here. I've been flipped over the Bible and popped over to Leviticus, and I'm being brought over to look at Leviticus 5. When someone sins in any of these ways, if he has seen, heard, or known about something he has witnessed. Oh, so this is the guy who witnesses all these evil things happening and doesn't do anything about it. He actually perpetuates evil. He likes to accelerate it. He likes to egg it on. That is disgusting. And they did not protect you when you were being publicly humiliated. Everything, it says, if someone touches anything unclean, a carcass of an unclean wild animal or unclean livestock, or even an unclean swarming creature without being aware of it, he is unclean and incurs guilt. Right, this woman is unclean, bro. She is defiled. He is defiled too. Whatever he has done, he is most unclean. Indeed, he is, I don't want to say the E word, but he ain't nothing good. It is live spelled backwards. Y'all know what the E word is, okay? They don't want me to say it because I am of a higher elevated rank. I'm not allowed to say these things anymore. Oh, gosh. If someone incurs guilt in any of these cases, he is to confess that he has committed that sin. And he will not, okay, this one is not going to ever confess his sins. He would have to. He would also have to bring his penalty for guilt for the sin that he has committed to the Lord. Oh my God, is that why I started off the reading saying like, hey, my little lambs? What? No, I knew that for some reason. Oh my God, everything really does happen for a reason. God is just saying here a female lamb or a goat from the flock as a sin offering. In this way, the priest will make atonement on his behalf for his sin. But if he cannot afford an animal from the flock, then he may bring to the Lord 2 turtle doves or 2 young pigeons as penalty for guilt for his sin, one as a sin offering and the other as a burnt offering. He is to bring them to the priest, who will first present the one for the sin offering, and then, ew, I don't want to say he's going to decapitate, well, he's going to twist the head of the bird without severing it. What? He is to twist at, what? He is to twist its head at the back of the neck without severing it. Oh, just to twist it, don't sever it. And then he'd sprinkle some of the blood of the sin offering. All of this stuff is in the Bible, y'all. This shit dark, but it's really not. Wow. Everything is energy, and they're saying to return this energy of sin. There's a lot of sinful things, bro. I don't know. How many times did I say the word sin? I'm gonna just say it. I heard the name Cynthia. Boom. Cindy is coming in too. Somebody here named Sin or Sin something. Sinbad or something? I don't even know. Because how many times did we say sin? Anyway, this person is definitely heavy on the criminal things that he's done. He's committed so much sin. And he could be forgiven, but the thing is, he just does not know the way. I don't think he is serious. They want me to finish reading this. I can't believe I'm really doing this, but okay. If he cannot afford an animal from the flock, then he may bring to the Lord 2 turtle doves or 2 young pigeons as penalty for guilt for his sin, one as a sin offering and the other as a burnt offering. He is to bring them to the priest, who will first present the one for the sin offering. He is to twist its head at the back of the neck without severing it. Then he will sprinkle some of the blood of the sin offering on the side of the altar, while the rest of the blood is to be drained out the base of the altar. It is a sin offering. He will prepare the second bird as a burnt offering according to the regulation. In this way, the priest will make atonement on his behalf for the sin he has committed, and he will be forgiven. But if he cannot afford 2 turtle doves or 2 young pigeons, he may bring 2 quarts of fine flour, okay? 2 quarts of fine flour as an offering for his sin. He must not put olive oil or frankincense on it, for it is a sin offering. He is to bring it to the priest, who will take a handful from it as its memorial portion and burn it on the altar along with the fire offerings to the Lord. Let me say that again. He is to bring it to the priest, who will take
a handful from it as its memorial portion and burn it on the altar along with the fire offerings to the Lord. It is a sin offering. In this way, the priest will make atonement on his behalf concerning the sin that he has committed in any of these cases, and he will be forgiven. The rest will belong to the priest, like the grain offering. Interesting how I've never seen anything about sin offerings in my life. Leviticus has a lot about different offerings, and I don't know, like I haven't even read Leviticus. Spirit just had me flip to this page and drew my eyes to this passage. So I'm going to leave it there. That's showing me that clearly this person can be released from this crushing pressure of, I don't know what he's in, but the word crushed is important. Something about his body parts or something too may also be crushed. But no, his whole life feels like a curse is what I'm hearing. Like this person feels not just bad for what they've done, they feel like they're being punished, like they're being bullied by God, like they're being bullied by life. That's how God will make you feel. And I'm hearing that he also is growing in a different way, without her knowledge. Like he's beginning to sort of adapt awareness is what I just heard. Confirmation, nice. Adopt awareness. Adapt to, apologies, sorry. So he is adopting awareness for the first time. And I think God wanted me to say what I have to say about that, because there may be actual instructions for this man to break a curse. He done fell in line with a generational curse in his bloodline and also in hers. The word Matthew is here, just popping up, very much so. Okay, all over the Bible right now. I'm looking at this, I can show you. Hold on. This paper here was just drawing my attention, and the name that's really drawing is Matthew. Not John today for some reason. Okay. Because you know, there's always a John around here somewhere. So many Johns that are crawling all over this channel. Alright, he made a covenant with her, and he's abhorred by his decisions. This one, he wishes he could take it back. Yeah, for sure. But he really, if he does this and he really does it the right way, and he goes to a true priest, an actual priest, to forgive him of his sins, and he does make an offering, and especially if his offering is truly from the heart, from the holiest part of his heart, is what they're saying. Not from his ego, not from the shallow levels, from the deepest, most pure part of his heart. He has to atone. He would have to give this offering, some offering truly to God. I didn't expect that, I'm not gonna lie. At first I was laughing because it was really giving me like delusional mindset 101. Just, I thought it was like, you know, just two idiots yet again trying to tamper with somebody who hasn't done anything to them, and now they're, you know, stuck in their filth and squalor. But turns out apparently only one of them is an idiot, because the woman here, this feminine, I'm sorry, I know she's pregnant right now, but God knows that it doesn't matter if you're pregnant or not. This one left her humanity behind a long time ago, and she is unfaithful. She is unfaithful, and I think he knows that. He must know that, because he is bitter. His whole spirit is completely bitter. He speaks rashly to her because he does not like her. He does not respect her. Something tells me that she got pregnant and defiled herself with her actions or something like that. I don't know what I just heard. Something about she defiled herself with her actions, and she also got pregnant. All of that to keep this person under their spell, under their power, is what I'm hearing. here already, the reason why I think I laughed is because somebody already saw this coming. Like, someone already prophesied this coming. Somebody already saw it coming. And I just heard that they got pregnant because of you. I can't believe. I can't actually believe that really is how great your power is, Empress. Y'all already know. Your divine power is a different level. And without that power, many kingdoms will fall. Even hell's kingdom will fall. Heaven's kingdom will fall. You bring balance to both kingdoms. You have a vast power for real, child. And it just comes from you like it always has, naturally. And it descends from heaven. This man saw this, and I think he felt like he could never reach that level. Like, it was like he couldn't reach the sky or something. Like, he fell from grace when he realized that you surpass everyone. I hate to say it, but it's true. You surpass everyone. You surpass everyone's light. Your light is not just like a candle light. This is like a blazing fire. This is like a kilonova. It is not something that can be extinguished, and it's never going to be. You will die with that light. And what you leave here on earth will always be covered in light, will be coated in light. And God will make sure it remains so. You're faithful to God, He'll remain faithful to you. This is interesting. He really he should never have boasted, I heard, about something cruel, man. He was very cruel to you. And he definitely could not withstand jealousy. He's a weak man, and from his own mouth, he would boast and say things that were lies, just truly hateful lies. Anything he could to ruin you and crush you. And it's funny because look at who's ruined and crushed now. And then he says, oh, I was only joking. I was only joking. Look at that, dude. Look what this says here. Okay. A person who is passing by and meddles in a quarrel that's not his, which is what this person always does, always meddling in quarrels that's not theirs and adding fuel to the fire, adding lies to thicken the plot, to make the argument even more built up. It's detestable, the things that he would say, anything he could say. And anything he could say to make these people hate you more, he did, you know. Damn, spirit. Just look at this. I'm reading this part here in the passage. It says there is more hope for a fool than for him. There is more hope for a fool than for him. Child. Y'all hopeless. It's no wonder you feel dead on the inside, and your body parts is actually starting to match that vibration too. Like, Lord, yeah. Nothing on his body is actually... I heard his whole body is a slacker now. He is a slacker. He's always been a slacker. But let me finish reading. Anyway, they want me to read this. It's, I think it's Ezekiel's collection 26, verse 17. It's a person who is passing by and meddles in a quarrel that's not his is like one who grabs a dog by the ears. Like a madman who throws flaming darts and deadly arrows, so is the person who deceives his neighbor and says, I was only kidding. I was only joking. And I just said that. He's always saying, I was just kidding. I was only joking. I was just, yeah, no. No. And when it says neighbor, it don't mean like your physical, actual neighbor. Like it could mean, but meaning just, you know, your friendly human, you know, your friends or whatever. Your other, yeah, the humans around you that you keep in your circle. He has a friend around him that is trustworthy, but even this friend has become now an enemy to him. And it's not just an enemy, like he's an excessive enemy. He's like a very bitter thing who just, he tramples on this masculine's name now because I believe he knows how much of a stranger this masculine really is to him. Whatever he thought this guy was and what he was, I heard, standing up for, child, it was being concealed from him by deception, child. Listen, the hatred in this masculine's heart was revealed. Also, I heard at a party, it was revealed how much he is truly full of hatred, not just for the life he lives, but also about you. He is truly a hateful, disgusting person. And that's just who he always is. He has every kind of, oh Lord, he just has an evil heart. And I hate to say the E word, but I just, yeah, sorry God, forgive me. They don't want me to say it. He does have a horrible heart. He doesn't have a good heart at all. Wow, as I say that, look at this. It says, a hateful person disguises himself with his speech and harbors deceit within. Yeah, that's all he do. He disguises himself, wears all the different masks that he can, but his speech, bro. He a smooth talker. It says, when he speaks graciously, don't believe him, for there are 7 detestable things in his heart. 7 or several? It says 7. Uh-oh. Though his hatred is concealed by deception, they're like, not again, I'm sorry. His live spelled backwards will be revealed in the assembly. I just said it was at a party that he revealed how disgusting he is and how disgusted he is with himself too. He hates what he sees when he looks in the mirror. He used to be completely vain, though, truly in love with everything about him, and now he can't stand what he sees. Yuck. He eats too much. I just heard that. He eats too much. His mind is muddled and muddied with pollution. He's like wicked all the time. This man is greedy. I heard something about he's longing to hear good news. Like his world is just full of bad news and troubles all the time, and he's really getting, oh, what's the word? Like freezer burn from being in such a cold place. Truly, like it is freezer burn. He's getting burned by this wicked that he's put out. It's all coming back to him. Especially when he thought he was in his righteousness or something. Like this one thinks he's supposed to be in some sort of a righteousness, a high place of righteousness. He's very fucking self-righteous. Wow. And he just boasts so much about himself. It's no wonder there's somebody here who was always planning to, quote unquote, demote him or something. I'm going to just tell you right now, too. Somebody here just said you need to make sure that girl really is pregnant with your child. She may be pregnant, but I don't think it's his. I also seen like his friend that was turned bitter and nasty against him might have been the one that planted that seed. But that's not going to be for everybody, child. I really don't think that baby is his. She's been unfaithful. She is even unfaithful now while she has the baby in her. She laying with other people who probably trying to pop in some seeds in there too. I'm not kidding, bro. Because they don't like this masculine. And she's a whore, nothing more. A whore could never be anything compared to an empress. He had to learn that shit the hard way. I heard it's true what you said. Everything about him was true. You must have given him a piece of your mind. And a little fig on the side. Like, you was just like, look, you're never going to be happy. What you're trying to attract is only going to pull you down. You want somebody who is fake and masqueraded and keeps the mask on and is fake submissive to your whims. No woman will ever be obedient to you because you have no respect for anyone, and no one will respect you. What you put out, you receive. And you were the one person who looked at him and saw his truth, his inner light, his inner child, his potential, and how great he could have been. And you gave him the respect that he's never received. What does he do? What did he do? Turn around and spit in your face with it. He did something to you that no one has ever done before, too. I just heard that. Like the level of disgrace, child. The level of disgrace. I'm gonna say this, and I know this sounds bad, but he better hope that this baby comes out better than him, or not at all. Because when this baby comes out, this baby gonna probably end up worse than him. This baby is destined to inherit not just one, not just two, plenty of curses. All the curses that are supposed to be hitting mom and dad, and they are hitting mom and dad is what I heard, will be also hitting this innocent, pure life. And God be with them, bro. Oh, wow, as I said that, a freaking beautiful dove just popped up on my window. Normally they'd come over to my ledge and say hey to me. But I guess lately that's been out of the question with the storms and whatnot. Let me see if I can get a little, this one. The Wheel of Fortune is here in the reverse, child. They are in the bad luck, in the deep, dark pits of hell. Oh my God. It's no wonder he's trying to break away from her. I'm hearing that song, okay, yeah, I know who it is in my situation now. Thank you, Spirit, because that song just gave it away. There's a song that's like, by a little kid. He's like, I don't want to act too high and mighty, because tomorrow I might fall down on my face. Lord, I thank you for sunshine. I thank you for rain or whatever. It's like giving gratitude. This person has never done this. In fact, the opposite happened. They acted all high and mighty and they fell down on their face. They got crushed. Their face might actually be something kind of disfigured or something monumentously ugly at this point, but you wouldn't know that because with everybody in their Face app and their Facetune and all the face whatever apps they have out there, yeah, who is really beautiful? You won't know until you see them in person and until you actually see their true heart. Anyway, it don't take a genius though. Somebody here, they're saying like it really don't take a genius. This person can absolutely could not be any more obviously unhappy. Oh my God, look up. Ooh! What the hell? I never. Look at this. The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like I was looking at the cards, but I wasn't seeing it because I was still channeling, and now I'm seeing it. Look at this. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Y'all already know. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Okay, this is... Okay, I'm just gonna have to say it because I just fought with God in my head for a second. I'm like, don't make me say this, please, because they're going to think that I'm doing something. They're going to think that I'm putting some sort of like a curse or something. They're going to think. And he's like, you have a job. You have a job to do. This is your task. This is what you are made for. If they come after you, I will be the first to stop them. Okay? So forgive me, y'all, but I have to say it. This woman, I saw her pregnant for a second, and then I realize what this card is saying is that this person may lose their child. It won't bloom. The baby will not bloom. The baby will not be born for some of you. And I'm so sorry to say that. I hate delivering that. 4343. Oh my God. Confirmation outside too, as I said, 4343. Spirit is saying she might end up losing this child. She's not going to bear this baby for much longer. For some of you, she will lose this child at 7 months. Miscarriage. For some of you, please don't listen to that message if it's not for you. This is just what I'm seeing. It will happen in the daytime, not when she's outside. She'll be indoors. She may be naked or sleeping when it happens. I'm so sorry. I cannot understand this, but she's going to wake up to a mess, and I'm just going to leave it there. Spirit's telling me to be specific now. Okay, my hand is shaking, guys. Like, I'm not kidding. Let me just... This
is what you signed up for. They keep telling me this. This is what I signed up for. This is the job that God has for you. You need to tell them the truth. And so this woman is probably going to wake up to a bloody mess, and I'm just going to leave it there. I don't even feel it's not sympathy for her. It's actually for the child for some reason. I don't know why. I have no idea why. But yeah, she is going to be horrified. I also heard something about all her blood sacrifices were in vain. Every single last one of them backfired, and now this child, I heard an unhealthy child too. This unhealthy child will not be born. And if they are born, they will have, they're saying like misfigurations. I don't know what that means. I don't even know if that's a real word, but they're saying that they might be disfigured. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. God, give me the strength, please, to finish this reading, because y'all really, wow. I just boiled down so fast. I started off thinking this is going to be like, wow, just another dumb couple. And now Spirit is really taking me into like the dark rooms of what they're about to be experiencing. And I have the light, I have the strength and the power to do this. It's not easy for me to do this. I can't, I'm an empath, okay? So I just can't imagine. It's like the scene, and that's been coming up a lot lately, this movie, The Other Boleyn Girl. And it's exactly like this scene where Anne Boleyn was pregnant and she just lost the baby. Like it slipped out of her. Like as though it was never even hers, is what she said. Like as if the child was never hers to begin with. It like aborted itself. I'm hearing it rejected its mother. Oh my God. They can do that? Answering me on that one. In this case, for some of you, I just heard as I was explaining that there is another woman who is very, I can't say these words, but Mr. Nobody Down Under, the Dark Lord, yeah, she's very tight with him. She thinks like she's worse than him. She tries to outshine or compete with this karmic feminine that this masculine chose over you, and whoever he chose has a lot of hatred, a lot of disguised evildoers around them. They pretend to be her friend, but there's one in particular. She is a black witch, and she might be the reason for why this woman loses that child. And I heard God will allow it. I'm also getting, oh my God, like these are hardcore sinners for real, y'all. God ain't playing. God is benevolent, but as for every ounce of benevolence he has, there is also an ounce of malevolence. And if you want to poke that bear and find out just how deep those black waters go, trust me, you won't be coming back from that trip. There is a woman here who is a witch, and she pretends to be a friend to this karmic feminine. She will do some sort of a she's like a black-haired brunette, bruja. She practices all her santeria and whatever. She has voodoo dolls. She's been using voodoo dolls against this couple for the longest time. I'm going to say that if that's true really quickly, this means that this couple was really casting out a lot of evil because they made themselves a target for evil. They really did. Hallelujah, I just heard. Spirit just confirmed it. I felt the cool breeze. So Okay, they just admonished me. They said, what you need to understand is that God doesn't do this. God does everything to protect people from this. God doesn't do this, and if he does, he doesn't do it for no reason. God doesn't do this for no reason. They keep saying that. And I do have to keep remembering that. These people really must have put out the darkest of the dark to become a target for the darkest of the dark. That's what I say. You want to act like predator? Go ahead, because what you put out, you receive. You want to act like predator? Now you're going to have other predators preying on you. You want to act like you preying on others? Guess what? Others will now prey on you. These people, it would take generations of blessings to protect this child. It's a heavy energy, so let me move past it. I'm trying to. Yeah, Spirit's saying like you can't feel sorry for them anymore. You have to stop and you have to bring yourself back because you don't know what God knows. So it is not your place to feel sorry for these people. It's not my place. You're freaking right, God. Thank you, Spirit, for putting me in my place. Thank you. Thank you, God. I'm sorry about that. You freaking right. Savior, remorse, and empathy, they're saying, for those who are truly worthy of it. Because these people, I'll tell you right now, certified, guaranteed stamp from God Almighty, they deserve none of it. They deserve nothing. Everything that they've done, they have taken life as well from others too. That is why everything they're trying to grow has been withering. And the exception is not coming when it comes to this child. There will be no exception to the baby. Damn, bro. So wait, you really sure this baby's not gonna be born? And if they are born, like for all of these people, Spirit, like every situation here, is that really? I need a clarifier, please, God. I just need a clarifier. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no, this is horrible. God, it's like I'm watching a whole accident take place and I can't do anything to stop it. And I don't know why I'm saying that, but I actually think that might literally be what happens here. This karmic feminine, she needs to be very careful. There's a Knight of Cups around her. He will pretend that he is interested, or he has been pretending that he is. Nope, Spirit has said he hasn't come yet. Okay. He will try to pollute her. He will try to poison her. Something is gonna happen where she falls under this Knight of Cups spell or something, and he is not a good guy. He's not a good person at all. He is the complete opposite. It's like a young Tom Riddle. Not kidding. Before he was Voldemort. It's like this is somebody who is destined to be a disgusting, filthy king of darkness himself. And what he is meant to do to ascend to that level is to cast some sort of malevolence on this woman. And I heard her womb. She knows he's pregnant. I'm sorry, he knows she's pregnant. Wait, what? Oh, she knows he's pregnant. That's another thing coming in. There is a third party here, a Jezebel or somebody who absolutely ain't no good type of person at all, who is a friend, quote unquote, or an associate or affiliate of this masculine. Oh, confirmation. It's the masculine who has a feminine. There's someone on his side that's doing root work. I'm hearing some sort of, formal magic on this woman's womb. I just heard I wouldn't even be surprised if he's paying her to do it. Oh my God. You would... But do you see the shit that God is saving you from? Y'all, some of you, okay, this masculine that I'm talking about here, he might be paying somebody outside of his marriage, out on the side somewhere that this woman doesn't know about. to, oh God, to abort the child. Oh my God, confirmation? Shit. Guys, that is the truth. Truth. Absolute truth. Oh my God, he's so fucking victim. He is so evil. Excuse me. Sorry, God. My emotion, sorry. He is wicked. He is really paying. He's going to pay someone to end this. I don't think he thinks that the baby is his either. That's why it's easier for him to do this. For some of you, he will find out later on, though, that this baby is his. For some of you, this child... Yeah, they're saying the child is his now. They really are. I was unsure earlier because I said there's a bitter masculine, some fake friend of this masculine. Another masculine that was trying to get this woman pregnant to undermine whatever power or control or relationship basically that they have. And she would let him too. She lays with everyone. She does not have a purpose, is what I heard. She does not have a core. These things are coming up. She does not have value. She knows she is worthless. When you know you're worthless, where are your boundaries? There are no boundaries. She's rolling around in everyone's haystacks. And I heard he's finding her there too, every night or something. She out here actually doing things to this man. They're so bad for each other. They're wicked to each other. They actually are sexually assaulting each other. They're actually causing sexual trauma to each other. It's like she's hoping that he walks in and sees her underneath another guy. It started off, I heard, being all fun and joyous and playful in the beginning. Like, oh, look, finally I have a piece of property that I could share with other guys and feel like something, special with, like you won the lotto or something. No. When you open up the doors to hell, you can't close them back. Only God can, and God is not in this situation, and he is certainly not in this marriage or this relationship. He is not in the room. He's here in my room, of course, but I'm talking about, metaphorically. He ain't here. He's not in the room with these people. Ever. Like, they want to sign on board to worship the nastiest of the nastiest things, and that's fine. And they do it deliberately. They don't even believe truly like God exists. Some of you, these people might be atheists or something. Like, they really oppose God. Funny though, because now the masculine's out here like pleading. Plea just came in, and he might be involved in the law. He might have to take a guilty plea or something, or a plea offer. But now he's pleading to God to get him away from this hellhole. Like I said, he got freezer burn. He's been cold for too long. It's really starting to take his mind, his spirit. I heard his eyes too. Like he's losing vision or something, or he's losing the ability to see the future, or to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like he's just blind. He is in darkness. It's a cold, empty place for these people, y'all. Not a sunshine in heaven or hell could save these people. Oh, Lord have mercy. They are evil for each other. Oh, I'm sorry, God. I know, but they really are. What you want me to say? Live spelled backwards every time, God? What you want me to do? It said say dark. Okay, fine. Well, they're very dark for each other. Too dark for each other, okay? Jeez, these people really don't love themselves. The level of self-sabotage, bro, it's crazy. They out here just self-destructing all over each other, blaming each other, getting into fights, having makeup sex, and then repeating the cycle, like rinse, repeat, okay? Some of you, God, I really did hear that baby's not going to be born. Oh, she did not. Oh, she did not. No, she didn't. Spirit, you better stop. Look. Spirit just told me that this woman, in my situation, in my personal situation, I know who this is now. Well, not now. I figured it out a few minutes ago. And this witch thought I was pregnant because of a belly picture I put up with my hand on my belly, and it has nothing to do with me being pregnant. This is my self-love. I love my belly, I love my body. And I had my hand on my belly. And later that day, after I posted that picture on Instagram in my stories, not even like maybe 5 hours later, I felt my body do something like, and I was in pain for a moment. I was like, and it was weird. It was like my body was trying to eject something that wasn't even there. And thankfully I had a heated blanket over me too, so I didn't feel too much pain or anything at all. But I checked in the bathroom and my period came. It was sudden and it was out of nowhere. And I was like, immediately I immediately knew. Like God already whispered it in my ears. All my spirit guides already whispered it, that this was black magic. This was somebody who was attacking my womb. It was womb magic. This makes sense now, y'all. She's gonna lose this child because of that. Thanks be to God, there was no baby within me. I'd have to have sex for that. I haven't had sex in a very, very, very long time. Let me not talk about it. Because I'm actually not really sad, to be honest. I think I'm just being a bit dramatic. I'm really not sad about it. I'm good without sex. I really am. I look back at all the people I used to be with and like all the relationships. Basically, I'm trying to save my last lovers, my past lovers, and I'm just like, bro, I can't remember one of them making me feel like this is it. This is what I wanted. In fact, I felt deprived of my freedom, deprived of my happiness most often with these people. It was like some kind of fake happiness they were trying to create, and I wasn't a part of it. I wasn't feeling it. I'd rather be single. I really would. I'm happy being single more than ever. I really don't want to share my bed with anyone. I got a big ass king size bed for a reason, and I'm gonna roll up all over it. Me and my dog, we're the only ones in this bed. Okay. Anyway, what I'm trying to say though is this woman did some womb magic, and that's being returned to her. But thank you God for allowing it to happen when I wasn't pregnant, because now when I am pregnant, I will be protected from that. She basically just bought me like a one-up token or something. She just sent me a free blessing. My child is now safe because of her. My future child, if I choose to have a child. And I give that to God because I don't even know. Anyway, so I wouldn't be surprised if this happened to you. Also, if you were having an irregular period, I heard it was periodical. Periodical period. That has something to do with this malevolent woman. I really just heard my spirit guide say she should have never gotten pregnant. She really should have never gotten pregnant. She did this on purpose too. Oh, confirmation. Yep. Yo. No. I don't care. I don't care if people think I'm making this up. That's fine. Spirit just came in and said somebody don't believe you. I'm like, that's fine. They're still here for a reason though, for some reason. Like, y'all came here for a reason. So, okay. You don't have to believe me. That's fine. I don't care if you do. I'm not trying to force you to. I'm simply telling you what I'm hearing here. Okay. Wow. Wheel of Fortune is here in the reverse. Like I said, all manner of curses, bad luck are falling them, or their family curses are definitely coming in now more strongly than ever. Any demonic attachments in this family have now fled to this pregnant woman, because her next born is going to be something that the darkness covets. God will not bless this marriage, as he already hasn't, I told you, and he will not bless this womb, and he will not bless this child. In his eyes, all of this is pestilence. This is an aberration. This is an abomination, basically, in his eyes. All of it is abominable. And not a single one of them have attempted to, admit their sins and actually commit to a true change. They must like it in hell, I guess, because they really want it out. they'd be on a different path right now. This is just getting worse and worse. They really said she should have never gotten pregnant. This is going to make a mark on her for life. I'm sorry to say that, but it is. And when you are a mother and you're carrying a child, I'll just leave it there. I don't want to get into like some touchy waters, but it's not something that leaves you easily like this child will, because unfortunately she tried to abort someone else's pregnancy thinking, oh, it was just like, she wasn't really trying, oh, it was just a joke, she didn't know if it was really gonna work. It doesn't matter. Your intention and your action has now damned you. You are condemned, karmic woman, whoever you are. This woman is damned for it. She never needed to do this, but she chose, literally out of boredom, for no reason, just because she felt like being a bitch that day, she decided, I'm gonna whip out the little black book of spells, and I'm gonna mess up her whole day, and I'm gonna mess up her whole life. This woman tried to take life from you, and now life is being taken from her. I heard life is being shunned from her. Everywhere she goes, it just turns to cinder and ash. Everything she touches loses light. This masculine is no exception. Something tells me he was a lot better looking before he went into this relationship than he do look now. I heard, who's the baby? The masculine or the one in her stomach? I just heard that. Damn. So he's so big, and I don't know, he looks like a big oversized baby now. Which is exactly who she is on the inside. And she probably looks this way too. I think they both have they have frumpiness. I'm hearing they look big and frumpy. For some of you, it's the opposite. They may be very like gaunt, and they look like, I don't know, if they're on drugs especially, they look like they've been on drugs for too long. Their skin also looks very morbid, like, ugh, like ick. It looks like ick. If that makes any sense. It's enough to make you want to say ugh. I wouldn't be surprised if they keep themselves covered up a lot. They also do like a lot of self-mutilating things in the bedroom, not just like sexually assaulting each other. And there's another word for it, you know. It's not rape, but it's and I hate to even say these words, forgive me, Father, but it is like molestation, I guess. I don't know. It's yeah, it is like that. And they don't want me to say that word too much, but yeah, they basically like molest each other. And something about being defiled in front of each other, like, it makes him feel like less of a man now. I think before, I heard something about a pity party or something like that. I don't even know. But they definitely get around with a lot of people, and they definitely picked up an STD. Not a sexually transmitted disease, but a sexually transmitted demon. And that's just being kind. I'm saying an STD. I'm trying to say multiple, really, but every case is different. But yeah, more than likely, because yeah, you're right, Spirit say, like, it's never really one at a time. Sometimes it's like 5 at once, 7. This person has picked up too many. Can I get a number, ballpark, please, your Spirit? Not that it really matters, but I think someone here needs to know. 10. Okay, they're saying 10. This person has up to 10 different demonic attachments. 7 is coming up. I'm scared because there's this Knight of Cups here who's coming in with like a legion of attachments. Like, he's like the Dark Lord. And he's super sexy. Like, whoa, the fucking sex appeal. What's the downside to him though? He's completely pure. Live spelled backwards, okay? It's like the Prince of Darkness came to life or something in this Knight of Cups, but he has treachery and blood stains on his hands that he'll never be able to get out. He may have earth in his chart, because I noticed this is the Knight of Cups, but there's a lot of plant life around. But also something tells me he spends a lot of time indoors. He's never really outside. He doesn't like the sun. He hates the light. He stays away from the light. He hates the light. He hates the sun. Like literally it does something to his skin too. Like I'm seeing it crumpling and withering, and it gets crinkly or something like that. So he does everything he can to stay indoors. This twisted, sinister thing that is super delicious, scrumdiddlyumptious, sexy, and absolutely bawling out temptation in the flesh. This person is temptation in the flesh. He is going to annihilate this woman. Yeah, actually, it is like that. He is going to bed her. And again, this is me putting it like rated PG over here. He's going to bed her. But what he does is going to lead to the losing of this child. He will take that child from her. And let me tell you right now, that child, I hate to say this, it's probably not for everybody, but it really is seeming like it is, y'all. That child will be a kingdom in and of itself of darkness. Like this child will be delivered to the darkness. He's taking the soul of this baby. He knows he's sleeping with a pregnant woman. I also heard he's going to try to impregnate her too. He's going to put a dark seed within her, and it's going to manifest malevolence. It's going to manifest spelled backwards, sorry God. And it's going to manifest her own disgrace, her fall from grace, and it's going to lead to her losing her mind. She's going to lose her mind. She's going to lose her child, and that's going to lead to her losing her mind as well. This is a dark seed, what he's about to put in there. Again, she's not the kind of person that says no. She is a whore. You can call it whatever you want. Call her a freak or a succubus. You can make it sound like it's sexy all you want. She is a whore. She is a demonic Jezebel. She is evil. And okay, again, sorry, live spelled backwards. She's pure darkness. Pure hatred, pure spite. My hand's shaking. She has attracted this, and she's not gonna say no to this. She's gonna get ready to leave this masculine that she's with now, because she's very superficial. So she is gonna fall too in love with this man's looks, with his charm, and with his fake kindness, his fake compassion. He doesn't love, he has no love, but he's very smooth with his words, and he looks damn fucking sexy. And child, if I didn't have an intuition, and I didn't have God in my life, and I didn't have boundaries or value, I'd have jumped on this man too. However, they're saying he doesn't just approach everyone. He is he's unapproachable. Oh no. When he's approachable, it's because he wants something. He's preying on someone. He's a predator. Just like this woman. And the masculine that she thought she was signing up to smite you with. Lord, these hateful, spiteful things, child, their devious ways have finally caught up to them. I was wondering why God let this womb magic work on me. I said, but wait, I thought you were protecting me. Then later on I found out, like, yes, he was protecting me by allowing it to happen, because now that it's happened, it cannot happen again. It's kind of like when you get infected with a disease or whatnot, and then you actually having the disease is in and of itself like inoculating to you. Like it actually is like a vaccine. Like once you catch it, you can't catch it again. I'm thinking of chicken pox or some kind of pox or something. Anyways, basically God is saying is something like that. Like, once they try this shit, they can't try it again. Somebody here, Spirit is saying that she was the first one to try that womb magic with me Thankfully, they're saying, because if no one had tried it, then somebody was going to try it when I was actually pregnant and it would have worked. Now it's not going to work. I took the hit, and now that I've taken that hit, it's saved my life. I'm not allowed to take that hit again. They're saying to her, like, you cast it out and you succeeded, but you will be punished for this now. If she hadn't succeeded, she wouldn't be getting punished. Hold up. So that... Oh my god. So it wasn't really a backfire. It didn't rebound. That curse didn't rebound. It did hit me. It had to hit me for me to have this immunity to it now. Okay, I get it. I thank you, God. Okay. It had to. It had to. And I knew, my soul already knew this before I came to earth. I signed up for this. I was protecting myself too. My higher self was protecting me. This is definitely wisdom for sure. God knew what he was doing, but child, this path of light ain't easy. And I will receive extra fortune for this too. I'm speaking because some of y'all, you need to know this is where you're going too. You're receiving extra fortune, extra love, extra light, especially during the time of this woman's conception and her pregnancy. It will be hell for her, they're saying. And they're saying it will be light for you. It will be like the best days of your life. Some of the best things that are going to happen to you are going to happen while this woman is pregnant. This is a part of her karma. This is a part of the curse that she was trying to send at you. I heard multiple curses that she was trying to send at you. Definitely did blow back in her face. This is part of it. Losing a child. Miscarrying here. This is what she tried to send your way. Whether she succeeded or not, I know not, but she is definitely not going down without a fight is what I want to say. She's not going down without a fight. How you gonna fight God? Do you really think you can outsmart the maker, the creator of all things? This woman is really egotistical, totally a narcissist. She doesn't believe in anything beyond her own two eyes and what she sees. That's sad. Alright, whatever. This woman is destined to, I heard she's gonna be on the streets. This woman will be in a city of poverty, and she will be stuck behind those city gates, those city lines is what I'm hearing. Basically, Spirit is making it fancy, but they're saying she's going to be like destitute. She's going to be poor. She might be begging for money. Maybe not now, maybe not in the next 5 years, but this is where she's basically heading. There will be no man to save her. There will be no one to save her. And this masculine here that was trying to use her to one-up you or something and utilize her as a weapon against you, child, he will be the first one to disappear on her. He might actually be returning to the kingdom of heaven. He has light. Sorry. No, not yet. They're saying he had light. He was light. But he threw that light away for his wife, I just heard. Wow. What kind of wife is that? Alright, well, rest assured there's nothing love-based here in this connection, and certainly not with this poor child. I'm sorry to say it, but this child will be in anguish and agony for every second of their life if they were to be born. And it would not be fair to this child. If there is a God in heaven, and I can't believe I'm saying this is not for every situation, this is for this one. If there is a God in heaven, this child will be spared. The agony and the anguish of the life that would follow them and the curses that would follow them. For some of you though, God, like I said, done turned his back on this already, because they already done turned their back on God. Not even just, that's putting it lightly. They have insulted God in every way they could possibly insult God. I swear they keep looking for new ways to do so as well, because they literally cannot that's the power of God, child. Like, even the absence of God got people going crazy, okay? Yo, I just look over you, see that cuteness. She's underneath my curtain, and like she moved for a second and it got darker, and I was like, uh-oh. God says, stay in the light. Child, what you doing? You know you're on camera, right? Yeah, you look at the view. Yeah, on the beach. Oh, they were trying to take you out, girl. They were trying to take you out. God said no. No, boo, no. Spirit just told me that. They were trying to come after my baby. Try to come after my baby, and then Spirit gonna come after your baby. That's what happens. That's so bad. I know. How could they do that? Why they do that to the innocent things? Huh? Turn to sender. Yeah, I felt somebody already trying to attack my dog. I'm like, okay, no. You're too cute. Not really. So anyway, 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone here is going to end up completely alone, devastated at the end of all this. And it's looking like this female, I heard this female shaman. I heard something about a wig too. She may or may not wear wigs. But there's definitely a feminine, this karmic feminine here who is going to be not just alone, but like, picture literally nobody on the earth. Okay, just kidding. Don't do that. Did you hear like the major no that the warning? Did you hear that crash? Something just happened outside. Hold on, let me see. I think someone just crashed or busted a tire. They busted a tire, but they kept driving. Wow, okay, sorry about that. I was trying to paint the picture of how dark and lonely this would be, so they're saying not to even go there because we don't need to bring that energy here. You're so right. Sorry, God. Thank you. You see how I need God? Oh, Lord. Child, I wasn't even thinking. But it's not going to be pretty. It's a graveyard. An empty graveyard would be more cheerful than the place this person is going to end up in. Unfortunately, mentally, physically, and spiritually, this person is going to check out of reality. Confirmation. She might end up in an asylum or something, but whatever this thing is, wherever she's going, I hate to say this woman, if ever there was somebody who was actually alone, lonely, and empty in this life to the deepest levels, it would be her. It's going to be her. She did this. Spirit is saying that she was the catalyst. Confirmation. She was the catalyst that truly sped up the downfall, not just of her own light and her own soul and her own body, is what I'm hearing, but this masculine's too. Look what she has made out of him. She has turned him into something that is monstrous. And I heard he looks monstrous. He hates how he looks. He hates what he sees when he looks at himself. He can't stand it. She don't ever say the power of one ain't powerful, child. Everybody really does have quite the ability to create or destroy. And this destroyer energy, I don't care how pretty her smile may appear to people, she is a destroyer. And she loves to paint this false happy couple picture all the time. It's like an Aquarius thing that they do, the unawakened ones. They like to portray as though they have something that is, so desirable. Oh, like they're living this beautiful painted life, and that's all it is. It's just a painting. It's not real. It's not actually a true, actual depiction of what's going on. It's like just plastic and phony, and this woman is plastic and phony, and what she has with this man is plastic and phony. It's very superficial. Hey everybody, fake smiles on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's pretend that we're having a happy Christmas. Send out those happy Christmas postcards with the couples and the families or whatever looking all happy, but really behind the scenes, like they're out here backstabbing each other. They don't like each other. They barely even, spoke to each other at Christmas dinner. Like it's pathetic. Trying to make it look like they have some sweet life when it's the most sour, bitter thing nobody wants a taste of, and they know it, and that's why they want people to try and they want people to feel like, oh, like people, like they're missing out on something that's so extra special or whatever, and they try to make others feel like they, you know, like they have the prize, they have what everybody wants to win or something. I don't know, like they've got the dream life and they don't have the dream life. They have a delusional life.